Hello guys, Michaela here, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to my second video of the week. I am going to be posting a second video on Thursdays, hopefully. I might kind of change that around if I don't have the time because, you know, university and stuff, life, but I would like to do this every single week. I explained in my last like big build video how it's going to be, so if you want to kind of check that out, you can kind of see, I will explain how it's going to be. But this is the third build in my Not So Berry series. I took a long break from it because I wasn't inspired really. I did a yellow build back in the day when I did the first two builds for this series, but I didn't like it at all. But now I got inspired by this beautiful roof texture that we got with the Werewolves game pack, and it sparked an inspiration. And yeah, so this is how it turned out. I really love the color palette of the build, and I also love the quirky shape. It's a 20 by 15 lot in Willow Creek. This generation is a lot about Oasis Springs, but I just felt like the yellow against the sand in Oasis Springs would be so like bland and weird. So that's why I decided to build here, but you can place it on a 20 by 15 in Oasis Springs if you need to, or if you want to. Definitely can do that. And it comes in at 53,000 and a couple of simoleons, and you can fit technically 2 sims because there is a 1 master bedroom with a big bed. I really love how I laid out this room, and what I love about this so much is the round windows, which I'm not sure with sorry, with which pack they came. Is it My Wedding Stories? It might be My Wedding Stories. So yes, the point is that because they are round, they kind of evoke the rocket, and this generation is all about astronauts. So your sim is supposed to, wants to be an astronaut. And so yeah, that's like a very exciting thing, and I think it's very clever, if you ask me. Because just like, why not? It's I think it's like a really nice kind of I don't know how to call it, like a really nice parallel to the personality that the sim is supposed to have, connected to like how the house looks. Yeah, so I also made sure to place a rocket at the back of the lot, and I think I used my sim to actually build the rocket. Yeah, my test sim knows quite a bit because she does a whole lot of stuff. And let me just read you the information about the Not So Berry challenge, if I can find it, because it ran away from me. So I'm gonna try and find it and speak about something else for a second. Yeah, I really kind of like the vibe that the house has, kind of like an eco-friendly vibe, and I'm here for it. I love kind of the yellow with the white, with the light colors, but with the dark flooring. Okay, I found it. So generation 3 yellow. Growing up, you never had a close relationship with your parents and spent the majority of your time alone in your room obsessing over space. You just really love space. You'll do whatever it takes to get the system, no matter the cost. So that's kind of where the Oasis Springs come in. So traits are clumsy, ambitious, and loner. Aspiration is nerd brain. Career, astronaut. Rules. You need to master the rocket science and handiness skills. You need to master the astronaut career and complete nerd brain aspiration. You must build a rocket ship and visit Sixim. You must enter the secret lot in Oasis Springs, which requires maximum handiness. And you never have any close friends or relationships other than a grandparent from generation 1 until they die. So yeah, I really kind of like the idea behind the challenge, and so yeah, I wanted to keep that in mind. So kind of the color scheme is yellow, but I also added a lot of like space related artwork and some like wall decor. So I felt like it was a really cute addition, because it kind of brings in, again, the personality of the sim that lives here. I usually, keep my houses pretty, I don't know, neutral, because I don't really know like which sim or who is going to move in. But with the like legacy challenges, or especially Not So Berry, it's really cool because you know the personality of the person, or like the sim that is going to move in here. So you can really focus on like what to put them, what to gift them, what they need, what they like. So it's really kind of a fun challenge to try it out. Yeah, so I've done the bathroom, fairly simple, fairly small bathroom, and now I'm gonna do a dining space. I didn't go for a low table, but rather for a higher table, and this one is from Tiny Living, which I paired with chairs from the Dream Home Decorator pack, and I really like the way that turned out. I again kind of wanted to keep the like dark color scheme, but with like a lot of white. So what I did in the last build that I did last year, or like the yellow, my first attempt at this house, I made it very light, with like the lighter wood tone and light walls as well, and I didn't like it at all. It looked super bland and weird, and I just couldn't make it look pretty. So that's kind of where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break from these, and I'm gonna come back to them whenever I feel inspired. So yeah, the builds might not be a very frequent. I will just get to the next generation whenever I stumble upon something that I feel like could be perfect for the generation. But in general, I just don't want to force it, if you know what I mean. I just want to have fun. Yeah, so I'm just adding some blinds, and I believe these are from my first pet. I think this pack, or like this stuff pack, is pretty underrated. I love the couch that we got with the pack, which is kind of like this one that really does really creates a cool sectional. I use it quite a bit, especially in children's rooms, but I also love these blinds that we got. I use them quite a lot as well. I know it's not a pack that a lot of people have, so it might not be great if you want to download the builds from the gallery, but you can always just substitute some of the stuff that are missing with another item if you want. Because I think mostly I used Eco Lifestyle, Dream Home Decorator, maybe Tiny Living, and I think that's like the majority of packs that I used for the furniture that you need for this to be functional. So if you don't have other packs, it's not that big a deal, because that is it's usually just clutter and extra pieces that are not needed. So if you have Dream Home Decorator, Eco Lifestyle, Tiny Living, I think that's it. You should be fine, and you should have the major kind of things that you need in the house, and you can just add the clutter from whatever packs that you do have in your game. So yeah, if you want to play your the Legacy Challenge in this one, you should be able to do that easily. You'll just miss some clutter pieces if you don't have all the packs. So I'm just finishing up the kitchen, and I believe we're going to move on upstairs, which is where the bedroom and kind of like an office area is. I really love how the skylight that I made lets in a lot of light inside. It's really beautiful, and for some reason I really love the combo of the black floor and black walls. I don't know, it gives this like a really nice moody feel to the build, and I love it. So yeah, that's pretty much for today's pretty short video, I feel like, because 11 minutes is not much when you look at my other builds. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you never miss another video that I post. I now post Thursdays and Sundays. If you want to download this build, you can get it on the gallery. My ID is michaelasimsyt, or you can get the tray files in the description below, as always, on my Ko-fi page. So yeah, I hope you are gonna have a great day, or whatever you are, maybe good night. And yeah, have fun, enjoy your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.